beautiful people, and welcome to yet another exciting episode of your favorite show, It's Teen Gospel Live. My name is Owami and this is Lindo, and we're about to take you guys on another journey of unresolved anger.
So the question for today is, how important is it to forgive your abusive parents?
That's right, guys. Now with us in studio, Linda, to answer that question is Usis Noltando, who is a clinical psychologist, motivational speaker, and life coach. And we also get some music from One Sound Vocal, and of course we have to do some game.
So to keep the conversation going, don't forget to hit us up on our social media platforms using the hashtag TGL on SID. Right now though, it's time for us to start the show with a performance from One Sound Vocal. Hope you guys enjoy.
Isikolo sesabatha sithandeka kimi inhliziyo iqaphele umhla wesabatha inhliziyo iqaphele umhla wesabatha wayemikho na uJesu wangibiza yena ukuba ngikhethe yena nesabatha lakhe sabatha elihle sabatha inhliziyo iqaphele umhla wesabatha sabatha elihle sabatha elihle inhliziyo iqaphele umhla wesabatha inhliziyo iqaphele umhla wesabatha.
Thank you so much to One Sound Vocal for that beautiful song. We'll definitely be chatting to them a little bit later. Right now, though, it's time for us to get into today's topic of the day, which is unresolved anger.
So the question is, how important is it to forgive our abusive parents? Today, we are joined by Usis Nolutando to help us understand the topic better. Welcome to Teen Gospel Live.
Wow, thank you so much, guys, for having me.
Yes.
So first question, what is unresolved anger?
Unresolved anger.
Yes.
You see, we should want to understand that what is the root cause before we answer what is unresolved anger.
Yeah.
One, we want to understand that what went wrong, at what time, at which age. And we should understand that anger is in two dimensions. We've got chronic anger, but then we also have unresolved anger, which is definitely triggered by something.
Yeah.
For instance, while mommy was pregnant, we can still say probably she suffered stressors, she suffered from rejection, or any form of stressors that she had at that time. It goes straight to the well-being of the unborn baby.
Yeah.
You start seeing these things from very early age. The child gets very irritable. At times, they scream a lot. And then from there, you get that, no, there's something wrong with this child. Because as you get to a tender age of teenagehood, a lot of things are happening there. Hormonal imbalance also gets its grips in.
Yeah.
Obviously, for ladies, it's even worse, but even for gents, we are experiencing a change in how we look in certain parts of our bodies. Others are just not uncomfortable with them. But when we say unresolved anger, we would want to know what happened to this person. What is it that they're not comfortable with? Because comfortability at this age is very important, you see.
Yes.
So what triggered to whom? But normally I can assure you, unresolved anger, it starts straight from the parent coming down. But we'll only see it as your hormones, they start to balance at a teen stage. Yes.
Okay, so I want to know, like you said that it's only seen when it balances, when your hormones start showing up in teenagehood. So what causes it? Like, is it something that happens to you individually, or is it just inherited?
We cannot say it's inherited, but we are trying to say it's something that is imparted to one's. If you are close to me, obviously I'm bound to hate you more because you spend time with me.
Yes.
Now, the reason I had to start during, the pregnancy is that most of it is caused at that time. But in most cases in teen life, we're speaking of issues of peer pressure. You want to be accepted, you want things going your way, you want to fit in. All these issues can trigger either your cerebrum and it says to you, you are not good enough. Immediately that happens, anger creeps in, you understand that. So normally we say that cognitive behavioral anger, it is pressed towards things that they don't make us comfortable with ourselves or our surroundings. For mere fact that we can understand that in our African context, we are from different families. We have the poor of the poorest, we have the average classes, and at sometimes we mix up. Now, having a child from a background of which things are not okay, it's a problem. One, family estrangement issues. There you are, you only have mommy, daddy is absent. Some of the children are now staying with their grandfathers, their grandmothers. Not that that is wrong, but immediately a child grows from an estranged family where there is no proper balance. Biblically, socially, you can, even traditionally, a family setup should be that of mommy and daddy. And immediately a child doesn't have a balanced diet from a family. Already anger is triggered to one. Just the fact that you feel neglected somehow, you feel like you are not loved enough, you look next door, your friends are accompanied by both parents, where Nanje, daddy is not there. Already that triggers something in you. And as that happens, we say, now you are formalizing with the word anger. Then anger, it just messes up your brain. And as it does that, we will see it in your behavior.
So since you say it messes with your brain, right? And it also gets supplements from the hormonal imbalance when you reach teenagehood. Do we probably see a physical change? Maybe someone starts being physically violent, or a change in personality or something.
We see that. Puberty just triggers a lot of things.
Yeah.
Obviously, even for gentlemen, even your voice starts acting up. So as you get frustrated, and get me right, remember being angry is not a problem.
Yes.
But acting out of anger, that's
Is the
when we say
problem.
this person has a problem.
Yes.
So once in a while, it's a norm that somebody will offend you, then you get angry. But if it gets to a place where you cannot contain it, you cannot control it, then we then give a diagnosis that this person has anger issues. Am I giving it to you?
Very, very.
Right,
Yes.
Just puberty on its own. Remember, your body is changing, probably to not what you want it to be. At times, I know at school is so horrible. My son says, Mommy, I've got these pimples now. The chicks think like I'm not cool. And I'm like, but you are still fearfully and wonderfully made. And this is just a stage. You should understand that it should come and then it will move. Now, remember, if another parent doesn't have the knowledge that I have, what happens to that young child?
I'm so sorry to cut you off, but unfortunately, we're running out of time. We've had so much fun with you. Thank you for all the knowledge that you have shared with us. Forgive so that you also will be forgiven. We'll be right back with more Teen Gospel Live.
All of these and more on SID Media TV.
Welcome back, guys. You're tuned into Teen Gospel Live, and today we are asking the question, how do you forgive your abusive parents? Right now, though, it's time for us to check out what talents TGL has got. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Andile Gondra from Binoni Crystal Park.
Hi, my name is Odo Wane from Binoni.
I started pretty early, so it was at first it was just an outlet of energy, and then it became a great passion of mine.
No, yimo uqale emndenini wami ukuyenza i-visual arts. So, bokunzima for ukuthi mina ngiqale, but now sengiyakhona uku-maintain ukuthi ngenza kanjani. Isikhathi sami sokuthi kumele ngibhala ama-homework, then after ngibhala ama-homework, ngiya-practice.
Where it all started for me was the moment I picked up a pencil. Very funny, like years ago. I'm only 14 now, so probably when I was 6.
Kumele uzinikeze isikhathi ukuthi upractice maybe 1 hour or 30 minutes. Leso sikhathi leso se-right for mina. Njengokuthi mina Monday to Friday practice 30 minutes, then Saturday and Sunday 1 hour because ngiyenza next.
Well, I had a lot of free time and I'd fill that up with inspiration that I found from outside life, so never really got into the peer pressure and substance abuse type things because I always had my art to keep me busy.
Ama-challenges lawa engiwafesayo ukuthi abangani bakho bakutshela ukuthi hayi lento le ayikho right, yabo, bathi yimbi lento le. Uwa-overcome ngokuthi ungabalaleli, yenze into yakho ngoba abanayo leyo passion leyo wena onayo.
I would like to take Otto's advice from the beginning and just continue practicing. Even though it's not the best at first, just know that you're still starting off, so it gets better even if you don't see it. So just continue practicing.
I-advise ukuthi mele uhlezi upractice. Ungalandeli abangani ukuthi bathini because abanayo le passion leyo wena onayo.
Yo, you guys are so talented, hey? I'm truly blown away by the amount of talent that Teen Gospel Live has got. And we know, we were put here on earth to work. Hence, we as TGL are bringing you guys Teen Gospel Live has got talent. Now, TGL's got talent is for all our 13 to 18-year-olds. Whatever talents you guys think you have, I'm talking music, drama, poetry, art, and dance. Make sure you guys send it to the number on your screen. We love hearing from you guys. Right now, though, it's time for us to check out what you guys are saying about today's topic over in live chat. Let's go.
It's the time of the show where we get to interact with you guys on our social platforms. So we asked the question, how important is forgiving your abusive parents? And this is what you guys had to say. Uvusi said, forgiving people regardless of who they are is always a necessity. And Ulebu said, it's important but very hard. Keep on sending in your comments using the hashtag TGL on SID. Right now, though, it's time for us to take a break. We'll be right back. Coming up on the next episode of Teen Gospel Live,
we asked the question, is it ever justifiable to assault another person?
Young boys are raised in society being taught that for them to deal with anger or issues, they must use aggression.
we also get music from Taste of Heaven.
And we get to play Bible quiz with our guests. Just give me
Catch Teen Gospel Live on
Home Channel or on SID Media Digital on YouTube.
Don't Miss It.
Welcome back, guys. If you have just joined us today, we are talking about unresolved anger, and we are asking the question, should teens forgive their abusive parents? Right now, though, it is time for us to get into today's game. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, so let me explain how this game works. We are playing Guess Who's on the Screen. So each contestant will have 10 seconds to look at all the images that are on the screen, and then they will have 20 seconds to remember, to mention as many as they can remember. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Can I have 30 seconds? You okay? In 3, 2, 1, go. You guys can get a little closer. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is your time. So I'm going to start with you, my brother. You have 20 seconds. Okay, you can name them.
No Limits, Vocal Blend, God's Grace, Reality 7.
Okay, that's 3. That's 3. Because vocal blend, I know.
Vocal something. Vocal. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's all
Try. You have Reality 7,
God's
No
Grace.
Limits. God's Grace. Must I give you a hint? The vocal has something.
Vocal.
Unfortunately, yeah, your time is up. So you have 3. 20 seconds starts now.
God. Jesus.
Your vocal cords. Yeah.
Oh my God. No. You guys.
Just mention the ones you mentioned.
No, this is so wrong.
Must I give you a hint? It starts with a G.
God's
God's
grace.
Yes. With the 7.
Yo, Jesus. No, guys, I'm getting old.
Unfortunately, your time is up. So you only got No Limits and God's Grace. I think everybody's going to the wheel today. 20 seconds starts now.
No Limits, God's Grace, Chrysolite, Reality 7.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Infinite Ministries.
I know. There's infinite.
Inspirational Ministries.
No, there's infinite, but there's no ministries.
Okay, vocal band.
No. Now you're just guessing.
Yeah, okay.
You give up.
No.
Okay, so you got Crystallized, you got Vocal Cord, you got Reality 7, you got No Limits, and you got God's Grace. You got God's Grace and Reality 7, and you only got No Limits and God's Grace, and you just said vocal something. Who? Reality 7. You mentioned Reality 7. Okay, so, man, unfortunately, you got the least. You remember the least.
I was just giving them a chance.
So I'm gonna ask you, can you please step back, my brother? I'm gonna ask you to walk over to our wheel and just spin the gray arrow. And after that, we'll have a surprise for you. You can come this side.
Okay, can I?
You can spin. Go for it as hard as you want. Do your best. I hope it lands on lemon juice. No, cream. You want tomato juice? I think cream. What do you think it's gonna land on?
Biscuits.
Biscuits?
Huh? Yeah.
What do you
Not
think?
peanut butter, please.
Tomato juice?
Yeah.
It's lemon juice. It looks like tomato juice. Lemon juice. So it landed on lemon juice.
It's still moving.
This is still moving.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. You see that? Yeah. So we have marshmallows. I don't know if should we say just yes. So you have marshmallows, and I'm just gonna ask you to just stuff your face with these marshmallows and say Teen Gospel Live. So I'm gonna count you down.
So I'm like,
just stuff your face with all these marshmallows.
can't I just put in the mouth?
No, stuff. You have to stuff, and you
All of them?
All of them.
So after,
And then
I
after
can
that,
eat.
don't even swallow. Just say Teen Gospel Live with all the marshmallows in your mouth. 3, 2, 1, go. Eat them.
In the mouth.
Eat them. Can you try to say Teen Gospel Live? You want to try again? Okay, guys.
Gospel.
Teen Gospel Live.
Gospel live. Oh my God.
You're watching Teen Gospel Live. Let's find out what you guys are saying about today's topic in live chat.
We asked the question, how important is forgiving your abusive parents? And this is what you had to say on our socials. Ulungelo said, it is very important because once you forgive, you start the process of healing. Unomatemba said, it's very important because you grow up with hate resulting to a grudge, which is not healthy. Keep on sending in your comments using the hashtag TGL on SID. Right now, it's time for us to head over to the music stage with One Sound Vocal.
Joining us at this moment is One Sound Vocal. Welcome to Teen Gospel Live.
Thank you for
Thank you for
inviting
having us.
So, first question is, you're basically answering the question for today, which is how important is it to forgive your abusive parents?
Okay, that is a very hard question to answer, but I'll answer it. I would say it's important for us to understand the situation, to understand Uguti, what is driving our parents to abusing us, I'm not saying we must be comfortable and we must tolerate the situation, but understand and talk to your parents. Maybe it's something from their own background, something that is haunting them till today. So it's important for us to talk to them and actually get some help from other people and understand, Uguti, why are you this person? Because some people bottle things up and then they take it out on the wrong people. Understand? And then we become the victims because of manje into ugogo wakho ayenza kumama wakho, understand? So we need to understand our parents and talk to them and ask them, how did you get to this point?
Okay, that's actually a very good answer. Now I want to know from you guys, why did you form One Sound Vocal?
I don't have a certain reason for that, but then we formed One Sound for the sake of singing. But then later in life, when we grew older and older, we just saw Uguti, okay, this can take us far and it can actually touch people's lives in a different way. And yeah.
And who influences the One Sound Vocal?
A lot of groups and a lot of individuals, but then basically we influence ourselves with our own capacity of the music we know. So we bring those energies together and we just form a special type of blend that we give to the people.
Thank you. So can you guys tell us just about the song that you'll be performing and why you chose that particular song?
So the song that we'll be performing is Lalelani. It is a hymn from the hymnal, Christ and Song, and we just rearranged it. The reason why we felt it was important to perform it, we feel like it is very, very important to trust and obey in God. And always remember that He's always with you. And if you stick to His side, He's always going to be on your side. So we chose Lalelani because we always need to listen to Him.
And how can we try to reach out to our peers using gospel music?
We must still be there, Say I'm a teenagers, we mustn't go and sifunugu yenza into enzwa Emmanuel. We must be us, be ourselves, so that they can also be comfortable. And Babo we are actually allowed to be teenagers in Christ.
So they can
understand.
relate.
So we just need to be ourselves, be young, but have Christ in our lives.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Thank you for all your wise answers. Ladies and gentlemen, that was One Sound Vocal. Unfortunately, dear family, we have reached the end of today's episode. I hope you guys learned a lot, including the fact that it is imperative to forgive someone who has hurt you because of your own personal well-being. Don't worry, guys. We can continue this conversation 24/7 on our socials. Just use the hashtag TGL on SID.
Remember, guys, I personally go and check your posts. So keep your comments coming in. We'd like to thank our guests for coming in, making the show as informative as possible, and giving us such valuable information about today's topic, which is
Unresolved anger.
Thank you, Owami. Unresolved anger is the topic for today. Right now, it's time for us to leave you with a performance from a one sound vocal. It's Love and Light. Goodbye.
Nasilandela inkosi ngempela kuzokhanya endleleni yethu. Silalela uKristu sibe naye lapha uma simuzwa simhlonipha. Lalelani akukho kunye okuthabisa inkosi umingelalelwe. Umingelalelwe.